Guess what time it is? Guess what time it is? Actually, I'm late. Time for the weekend forecast. We can still do it though. It doesn't have to be on Friday. I'm the one that makes it up. Anyway, been swamped with personal readings, man. Been swamped with them. But, again, I made that final update. Email me if you have not received it. There's my peoples, there's my paypals. Hey, what's up, y'all? I know I'm late. Been swamped with personal readings. Please refer to the video I put up before this, because it seems like every time I do personal readings, people get mixed up and lost in the shuffle. So, email me if you have not received your reading. indigoflow333@gmail.com. INDIGOFLO333@gmail.com. Title it Reading, and this is if you haven't received it, not to book one. If you haven't received one you already ordered. Alright? And put your name on your PayPal account, the name that's on the PayPal account, and the date of the transaction in the email. Alrighty? Good dealio, Emilio. Good dealio. Alright. You got any Aries people in here? Do I have any Aries people in here? Any Aries people in the chat room? Can't really get a jumper for you. I need new cards, man. I love this deck, but... Oh, thank you, David, for that super chat. I appreciate it. Let's get 5 shuffles for my Aries people. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. 4. And 5. Ooh, the Hangman in the reverse. Got tired of waiting, huh? Oh, look at this, too. The person you're dealing with is disappointed because the Aries is in the reverse. Hang on. Angelica, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate it. It looks like there's still a part of you that's kind of clung to it here. Still hanging on to it. There's a part of you, but I don't really see you waiting on it. And the person you're dealing with, they want to start something new and let their guard down and come out of conflict and all that. But I kind of see you not really waiting on it and not wanting to commit to it. I mean, it may hurt, it may have been a painful decision, but it looks like you made a head over heart, logical, fair, reasonable decision that you just don't want to be involved in any toxic shit, right? Could be a Capricorn that you're dealing with. But there's still a part of you that's holding on to it. Yeah, a little bitty part of you. And like I said, person you're dealing with, here you are. This is the Aries card right here, and it's in the reverse, right next to the card of disappointment and sadness, man. They bummed out, dude. Could be another fire sign you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be, though, but they may be keeping an eye on you, too. I'm sure they probably are, but it looks like very little to no communication, maybe poor communication, could be blocked, possibly. But what advice do we have? What advice do we have? Advice, 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 advice. Boom. Oh, man, you need to find your sense of happiness, dude. Don't put that on somebody else. That ain't their job. That's your job to be happy. There's 1. Man, I need a better light. Hang on. 2. 3. 2 more. Boom, boom. A boo, 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 boo. I should have planned this out before I even did this. There we go. That's a little bit better. I need to set up my regular light. Alrighty. It looks like it's about time for you to get back into Aries mode and just like go. Bam! Go exploring. Go do your thing now. Mercury is out of retrograde. We are still in post-shadow. Personally, I don't really experience near the issues that the pre-shadow. However, though, still, I think the waiting game is over. Don't tie yourself down. Don't wherever you are. Like, I know it's been kind of stagnant for a while. 360, what's that say? Wave Kev, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. But still be patient. Still be patient. It's time to go. It's time to do things, but don't necessarily like settle. Don't be in a hurry to settle. Okay, with the Empress in the reverse being your hang on. Anyway, though, and also don't try to figure this out. Don't try to figure this out. Whatever it is you're doing, just, you know, back into Aries mode. Raw passion. No thinking. No planning. You know, it's just time to go. Digging what I'm saying? Hope that helped. Hope it resonated. A little bit weird, but at least it was positive. For the most part. How about my Taurus people? About my Taurus people. Any Taurus people up in here? Boom. Hermit reverse. Could be dealing with a Virgo. Somebody here, though, is... I feel like kind of trying to avoid doing some inner work. You know, maybe keeping themselves very, very busy to like stay distracted so they're not really thinking about the true nature of the situation and what changes really need to be made. Let's get 5 shuffles. Here's 1, 2, ooh, 3, 2 more. Queen of Cups reversed. Yeah, see, somebody here is very emotionally immature about this entire situation. I see lots of conflict, lots of argument, and whatever the source comes from here, somebody is basically not wanting to do the inner work and not wanting to focus on themselves, okay? Because at the end of the day, I don't care if it's the Taurus or the Cross Watcher. I don't really give a damn. Thanks, Mary, for that super chat. Appreciate it. I don't really care who it is. The only thing you can work on at the end of the day, when push comes to shove and the nitty gets gritty, is you. You can't work on the other person. You can't make them feel a certain way. You can't make them want to change. You can't, you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't really matter who it is. It could be both of you. This could be mutual. It could be both of you refusing to go inside and work on yourselves. Let's just take it however it resonates. However, I do feel like my camera's usually on that side. It's on this side now. I do kind of feel like some secrets are coming out. You know, some secrets are being exposed, possibly. And you feel like you wasted your time. The person you're dealing with here, they could be an earth sign that you're dealing with, but I kind of feel like they're not really disappointed about, like, the love aspect of it. Like, anything failing as far as love goes, I don't really see them too disappointed in that. But they got the 10 of Pentacles right next to it. Okay, I kind of feel like they're, for the most part, pretty emotionally solid within themselves, and they're not really worried about emotion here. They could just be worried mainly about, like, finances and things of that nature, like as far as principle goes and monetary value of things. You know, I don't know. I don't really sense a whole lot of mushy-gushiness coming from their side, but oh man, it looks like you got one hell of a tug of war going on in your head right here, doesn't it? Trying to make up a decision, making a decision, but still, even though you've made the decision, you're still kind of standing stagnant and not doing it. You made the decision of what needs to be done and what you need to do. You're just still kind of hanging and waiting and not doing it, though. Well, okay. I see a lot of trust issues here, too. I mean, obviously. Obviously, there's a lot of trust issues. The person you're dealing with, I don't even really feel like they trust you 100%. Oh, well, what advice do we have? What advice do we have? Ooh, the Ace of Wands. It's time for you to start something new. It's time for you to, like, you made the decision, now it's time to take action. Okay, let's get 4 shuffles. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom. All right. So this burden is not yours. It's not time. It's time for you to, like, stop taking on burdens that aren't yours to take on. All right. After a certain point, it may be your problem at first, but after a certain point, you got to figure out where that line is to where it's not your problem no more, dude. And it's time for you to at least open up to the idea of something brand new, okay? And it's time to take action towards the idea. You don't always have to have a solid plan and every step you need to take written out and your destination mapped out. You don't always have to do that, okay? You could open up, okay, here's some ideas. This would be cool, this would be cool, this would be cool. That's the intention. Bam, I'm just gonna pick a path and take off like a bat out of hell, okay? Get to the root of your anxiety, okay? I tell people this in personal readings all the time. Anxiety is self-inflicted. A lot of people don't like to hear that, but I promise you it is. It's actually very empowering. It's like some people don't like to think about how empowering it actually is when you realize that you're the one that creates all your bullshit. And there's really, at the end of the day, no fingers to point. You know, some people don't like to hear that, but dude, that's the most empowering thing you can possibly like come to terms with, is the fact that you're the one that creates your messes. You're the one that creates the bullshit, you know? Because then you can figure out how to undo it and create something good. So get to the root of your anxiety. 9 times out of 10, what's going on is your intuition is telling you something and your ego is arguing with it. 9 times out of 10, that's what your anxiety is all about. And it's usually complete and total bullshit. You know, you're usually 90% of the time you're freaking yourself out over nothing. All right. All righty, how about my Geminis? Jeroos, Gemini. Ooh, 4 cups in the reverse. Get 4 shuffles here. Here's 1, 2, 3. Does that light help or does it look worse? I can't tell. 3 and 4. Can't tell if that light helps or hinders. It's shining down, so all you see is shadows. Boom. Ooh, the star in the reverse. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. But I kind of feel like at the end of the day, your twins have been bickering to the point to where you can't even figure out what the hell went wrong anymore. So like at the end of the day, it's just kind of like, dude, I mean, well, I don't even know what went wrong. It doesn't even make any sense, you know? And to the point, you could be dealing with somebody who, hang on. You could be dealing with the type of person who knows how to like gaslight and manipulate you to the point to where it's just like, whoa, wait a minute. I feel guilty, but I didn't fucking do anything wrong. So what the hell do I feel guilty for? You know, it's kind of what I'm seeing here. That's what I'm seeing here. You kind of feel abandoned, but you are dropping it. Some of you may have blocked communication and are very, very restless and nervous and just doing what you can to not think about this, is what I'm seeing. Person you're dealing with doesn't want to fight. They don't want to argue with you. And I see that I don't know who blocked communication. I got Knight of Swords reversed on their side, 8 of Wands reversed on your side. But they also have the 8 of Swords reversed too. So it's like they come to their senses about whatever the true nature of the situation is, whether they're the ones that were wrong or you're the one that was wrong. They came to their senses about it, but they're moving on in silence. And I don't really see any apologies coming. Okay, if anything, you're probably the one thinking that you need to apologize, but it's like, wait a minute, what the hell? I didn't even do anything, you know? So it looks like you're dealing with somebody here who released themselves from this, let go of this, and is moving on to start something new somewhere else. All right. What advice do we have? What advice do we have? Whoa. Advice for my Jeroos. 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. So here's the thing. When it comes to the end of a cycle, all right, don't fight it. A lot of people get scared when a certain cycle is coming to an end and a new one is beginning. There's nothing to be scared of. Don't fight it. Allow the changes to happen. However they're going to happen, don't fight it. Everything moves. Nothing rests. There is no point in trying to keep things stuck in one spot because nothing stays in one spot. Nothing rests. Everything moves. Okay? Definitely be sure to take your alone time. Okay? There's nothing wrong with a little bit of alone time here and there. Absolutely not. I would not open up communication with whoever this person is you're dealing with. I don't know who blocked it or what, but don't, even if it's not blocked. Zip. All right. And don't forget what happened in this past situation. As you move forward, don't just take the past and shove it under the rug like nothing ever happened and you don't change anything about, the way you act or your perceptions or this or that. Remember every little thing that happened in the past, okay? And ask yourself, what can I do better next time? Everybody should be able to ask themselves that because we can all fix things about ourselves, okay? All right. Now who are we on? Cancer. Cancerians. Hang on. Let me take a wake me up juice drink break. My Cancerians. Cancerians. Boom. King of Swords. No way, Cancer. You? Really? Right on. Let's get 4 shuffles. Here's a 1, 2, a 3, and 4. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning. Boom. Hang on. Well, damn, Cancer. I don't even. All right, so overall, the Fool here, right next to the King of Swords. So I see a new leap of faith being taken, but it's almost like I feel a cycle here. I feel something that has gone around and around and around so many damn times that even though you're a water sign and you're very highly super sensitive and super emotional, your brain still is out of emotion endorphins. Like they're gone. They're not there anymore. So I just kind of feel this numbness. Like there's no more emotion left to feel here, None. This situation is not healthy at all. Okay. It's more about self-indulgence and self-gratification than it is love and appreciation anymore. All right. So I think the person you're dealing with is ready for this to come to an end and walk away here as well. This is a very greedy, one-sided situation. That doesn't necessarily mean it's the Cancer being one-sided. Doesn't necessarily mean it's the Crosswatcher being one-sided. What I mean is you and you could both have the best intentions in the world. But if you're not playing for the same team, if you're not shooting shots at the same goals, then, it's not going to work. It doesn't matter if you have the best intention in the world. If y'all throw on the same jersey and start shooting shots at opposite goals, then there's nothing really, it doesn't really matter how good your intentions are. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. So, person you're dealing with here, though, I kind of feel like they're ignoring you. And they're trying to pretend this doesn't bother them. It bothers them, though. It bothers them. They're just acting like it don't. They're acting like it don't. It still bothers the hell out of them, though. So, at the end of the day here, I kind of feel like you're waiting. You want to take a new leap of faith. But I really don't think you're doing it. I don't know. I don't know what you're waiting on exactly. You're not having a good time. You got lots of other options, and you damn well know it. When you're keeping this to yourself, though, you're waiting, and I don't know. Weird spread. What advice do we have? What advice do we have for Cancerians? Ooh. Boom. Watch that attitude. Watch that tongue. Try not to come off so abrasive when you communicate. Let's get 5 shuffles. Here's 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Boom. Need to allow this to come to an end. Do not try to start anything new, okay? You need to open up to one of those other options and open up the idea of some new love, something brand new. The situation that you're currently inquiring about and dealing with is not going to grow into anything it hasn't already grown into. If all it grown into is a wilted doo-doo tree, it doesn't matter how many times you water it, that's all it's ever going to be, okay? If you open yourself up to new love, there is something successful out there for you. Something that will be victorious. Some of y'all, I can't put this on everybody, but some of y'all could actually find somebody to get married to, okay? Thank you, Johanna, for that super chat. That's awesome. Thank you for the $50. Appreciate it. But anyway, yeah. There's no growth, no expansion in this here, so you need to allow it to come to an end. Do not try to start anything new, especially if you're dealing with a fire sign. You need to open up new love, communication at least, with some new love, something brand new. Pages are new, okay? This right here isn't going to grow into anything new. But as you set off into your endeavors, watch that mouth, okay? And there's something successful for you on the horizon if you open yourself up to it and allow it. Allow means allow it. Don't force it. Don't try to fight it. Don't try to manipulate it to be the way you want it to be. Allow. Alrighty, how about my Leos? Leo, we in your season, man. We right in the heart of Leo season. I love it. I love it. Leos. Leo. Got any Leos in here? 519 people in the chat room. Got to be at least one Leo up in here. Got to be at least one Leo up in here, man. Ooh, the Fool in the reverse. Alrighty. 6 shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 3 more. I need new tarot cards, man. Thank you, Metal Chick, for the super chat. Appreciate it. Amazing human being. You rock. Been with you from the beginning. Right on, right on. Ooh, Leo. Why are all these readings negative this weekend, y'all? It's not me, I swear to God. I'm trying to put as positive a spin on these readings as I possibly can, but man, I can only be like so positive about a situation before I cross the line into bullshitting you and blowing smoke up your ass, and I'm not going to do that. Okie dokie, are we ready? Overall here, the Queen of Wands is in the reverse. No passion, no interest left in this situation whatsoever. All right? This is a big fat hail to the gnaw. No new start, no love being offered here. Person you're dealing with, I think they're like, I concur, good sir, but I don't give a damn. This doesn't look cool. You're refusing to work on this. This is almost like, it's not just a, okay, I don't want to work on this, don't want to talk to you type of thing. It's like, I'm going to loudly let it be known that I absolutely despise you. This is what I'm feeling coming off of this right here, dude. Good God. Person you're dealing with here, this was a codependent situation, okay? And when I say codependent, I mean for the majority of you, you could have been dealing with an earth sign, but even if you weren't, it was probably more financial codependence than anything. Okay, could have been an Aquarius you were dealing with, but they're aware of it. They know. They ain't dumb. They know what went wrong here, what they could have, should have, and would have done, and all that good stuff. There. That's better, I think. It's fucking dark in here. I need to get my light set up. Anyway, though, so mutually shared. This is mutual. Y'all don't trust each other at all. But I'm also not feeling okay, I'm going to move on from this and just let that be in the past. I still feel like, even though there's a loss of passion and a loss of interest, there is not a loss of like anger and you know? I would not be surprised if the Four of Pentacles in the reverse came up as your advice. Boom. Five of Pentacles. Let's get 5 shuffles. Here's 1, 2, 3. 2 more. All right. What I'm getting here so far is do not allow anybody to manipulate your emotions into feeling sorry for them. Okay? If you need to abandon this situation, abandon it. Do not take on burdens that aren't yours to take on. These ain't your sticks to carry, man. Drop them. All right? Make sure you are emotionally fulfilled within yourself. Okay? Situations like this, whether you realize it or not, are actually opportunities for growth and expansion. Okay? Things are working out in your favor, even if it doesn't seem like it. Okay? You need to be aware of that. And also, too, don't try to come off too emotionally independent. Like, there's nothing wrong with emotional independence, but if you're feeling vulnerable and you need somebody to lean on, at least find one person, okay? Don't try to come off too fiercely, because independence, along with stubbornness, along with, whatever the case may be, being headstrong, being stubborn, being, committed. All those things are very, very good as long as they're used properly. They can also work against you. Trying to be too fiercely independent can turn around and bite you in the ass. All right? Yeah, there's a balance in everything, y'all. There's a balance in everything. All right, how about my Virgos? How about my fucking Virgos? 582 people in the chat room. Better be one Virgo in here. Woo! Speaking of emotional independence, there you are, Virgo. Pretty good. Like, I got me at the end of the day. I got me. You don't need to got me. I got me. You know what I mean? All righty. Three shuffles. 1. There's 2. And 3 for my Virgos. Blue, blue, blue. Bloopity, bloopity, blue, blue, blue. Bloop, 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 bloop. Ooh, dang. Overall, though, I think the cause of this entire situation is just too much fighting and too much arguing. You don't agree with me? Well, you're going to hear my opinion. And if you don't agree with that, you're going to hear it again. You're going to hear why my opinion is the way it is and why you have a wrong opinion and why I have the right opinion. And it's just going to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And that's the cause of this entire situation. There's differences in opinion and no acceptance. Okay? See, you're pretty disappointed here. Your intuition is telling you that that's not the right thing to do. But that ego brain, dude, it's a motherfucker sometimes, ain't it? So you do kind of feel abandoned right here, because the person you're dealing with here is moving on and looking for offers elsewhere, okay? They're still kind of clung to this. They don't want this to come to an end. They don't, but I kind of feel like this ending was put off for so damn long that it was just too late. Now, I say this about the Tower card sometimes. Tower is like a very sudden and unexpected change. Or is it? Is it sudden and unexpected? A lot of times, if you look back on your past Tower moments, the signs were all over the place that it was about to happen. You're chilling in your tower. Everything's cool. You're eating grapes, watching TV, drinking some wine, whatever. And then the thunderclouds start rolling in. And then the tower starts rocking when the wind picks up. And then you think, man, if I go all the way down the stairs to the bottom of this damn tower and leave, then I look back and the tower's still standing, I'm going to feel like a dum-dum. I'm going to look like an idiot. Like I completely wasted my time and made the wrong decision. This storm will pass. This storm will pass. And then it picks up and keeps picking up and picking up and picking up until finally, boom! Think about that. Anyway, though, at the end of the day, I feel like you are separating yourself emotionally from the situation, at least You are disappointed, but you're not allowing the disappointment to get the better of you, okay? It's not stopping you from keeping your daily activities going. You working your job, whatever it is that you need to do. You're not breaking character, basically, you know? Make any sense? Make any sense? What advice do we have? Advice. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, Ace of Swords. It's time for you to start thinking about the next thing you're going to be doing, okay? All right, I mean, for some of you, it is time to take action, and there's nothing wrong with taking action, but you definitely need to figure out what it is that you want, which way you're going to take, what you're going to do. Dig what I'm saying? Let's get 4 shuffles. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alrighty, you need to acknowledge the fact that regardless of what happened, you are dealing with a very near and dear soulmate. Oh, yes, you are. Thank you, Jennifer, for that super chat. I appreciate it. Does not matter what they did to you, what you did to them, how bad you hate them, how bad they hate you. None of that shit matters here in 3D, 4D, human planet Earth life. None of that matters here. None of that matters on the other side. What goes on here. Okay, that's not the way we think at our highest level. You know, on the other side. Our higher selves. However, in this life, you do not need to dump any energy into that connection. That's not what it was meant for. It served its purpose. It's over. But think about that, okay? Do not open up new communication. I mean, dude, I can't even talk today. Do not open up communication with the person that you are dealing with, okay? Not with them. Again, I kind of feel like you need to think about what you're going to do next. It may not be time to take action, but you need to be thinking about the action you're going to take, okay? Before you do, you need to brush up your decision-making skills. Make sure you are making decisions based on logic and reason and not emotional bias, okay? Oh, yeah. And do not let anybody mistake your kindness for weakness. I'm not saying don't be kind. Be the kindest, most warm-hearted person on the planet. Boy, if somebody tries to walk on you, you better let them know what time it is. Don't let them take advantage of you. Hail to the knock. Hail to the knock. All right? Okie dokie. How about my Libras? Libra. Woo! What we got here? Ooh, the star in the reverse. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. I'm not going to say anything yet. Hang on. 5 shuffles. Here's 1, 2, 3. 2 more. King of Cups reversed. No emotion left to give, man. You're drained dry, ain't you? Don't want to work on this. At least you miss them, though. You are looking back and thinking about the fond memories from the past, and you're missing them. The person you're dealing with, though, I kind of feel like, and you very well may know this, they aren't the most, well, let's just put it this way. I wouldn't hire them to tell the truth for me. But whatever it is, I don't really even see that they ain't even really bummed out about it. They're not nervous about it. They're not losing no sleep. They're not disappointed. They're very emotionally detached here, okay? And with the Queen of Swords and the 7 of Swords and the 5 of Swords, that, I don't trust that. I get a bad vibe. Cross watchers, don't get your panties in a bunch. But I get a bad vibe off of that right there, okay? Lying, manipulating, defeat at all cost, whatever I have to do to get what I want, and not really feeling any emotion towards it at all. That's not too cool. You don't want to work on this, though, and you're not waiting on it, so that's good. That's cool. But I do feel like you are still having an issue, like taking time to yourself and being alone with your own thoughts, you know, which could pose a problem, but, well, here's what it is, I guess. What advice do we have? What advice do we have? Ooh. Don't let anybody take advantage of you. Don't let anybody manipulate your emotions. Don't let anybody use you. Definitely let them know what time it is. Just like I told, what you call it back there. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Damn it, come on, cards. 5 of Swords. Don't let anybody pull you off the path that you're on right now. Okay? 6 of Cups, you're already doing that just in case you needed permission to do so. Don't look back on the negative aspect of the situation. Don't look back on it with hate in your heart. That's not going to do anything for you traveling forward into the future. You're not going back that way, you're going that way. Okay? So look back on it. Say, thank you, universe, for the learning experience. I can't wait to see, you know, the wisdom that I gained from the experience and how much better of a person that'll make me. In the meantime, though, watch that attitude, watch that tongue, watch how you come off when you communicate with people. Don't be so quick to snap and get all shitty and pissy. Just kind of hang back and like try to see everything from every angle before you just spit an opinion, Libra. All right, but it's time to stop waiting. It's time to take action and set off on a new path. If you haven't already done so, do so with great tenacity. Okay? All righty. Scorpio. We got any Scorpios in the house, man? Any Scorpios in his house? Bam, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. You could be dealing with an earth sign, but I don't know yet. Hang on. 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I just saw the 10 of Cups while I was, hang on, 2 more. I just showed its face. It was like a split micromillimeter of a second, you know, but micromillimeter of a second? Yes, that is now a unit of measurement, so don't make fun of me. Ooh, you could also be dealing with a Leo here or an earth sign. But whatever it is, I kind of feel like you're holding yourself back. I do see communication happening, but I don't know. I kind of feel like one argument, you're holding yourself back, you know? One little argument. All we got to do is argue one time. Or if it smells like it's going to turn into an argument, you know? You didn't even really have to. I'm not. No. I'm holding myself back. I don't really want to start anything new here, but the person you're dealing with does. They have not moved on from this. Okay? This could be like I said, you could be dealing with an earth sign, or this could just be like financial codependence here in this situation here. Codependence in general, doesn't really matter. Oh, but I mean, this is moving forward one way or the other. Like, I mean, you can, like, whoever you're dealing with here looks like they want to return back to you or, like, not leave, whichever one it is. But they can't even figure out how to get this situation working right anymore. You know, their intuition's trying to tell them what they need to do, but they can't figure it out. They're having a difficult time figuring out the ego from the intuition, you know. So at the end of the day, I just kind of feel like y'all are probably more comfortable ignoring each other than anything, you know. And ignoring what's going on the inside. Both of you could be. Let's don't point fingers here. It takes 2 to tango, man. All right, what advice do we have? Advice. What advice do we have? Boom. Oh, do not extend or accept any love offers. Not to this individual. Four shuffles. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's a new door of opportunity open for you. All right, you need to start thinking about what you're going to do next. Let go of the past. Do not extend any love offers to or accept them from the individual that you're dealing with. There's a new door of opportunity open for you. You need to open up new communication. Okay, make sure that you are set emotionally. Okay, you are. You are set emotionally. You don't need anybody else to make you feel fulfilled. You got you. All right? And it looks like whatever this is, this opportunity, you need to start communicating and thinking about a new start right here. Because, boy, it's successful. Ooh, it has massive potential for success. All right? Good dealio, Emilio. How about my Saggies? Saggy Wadgies. 611 people in the chat. Got to be at least one Saggy Wadgy in here. And bam. Queen of Cups reversed. Let's get 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Alrighty. Ooh. There you, I knew that was going to happen. Looks like you're at least getting back in your element though. Still a little bit disappointed about whatever went wrong, but oh well. It looks like you are slowly, like you could be dealing with an earth sign here. However, a new offer is being made, brand new. Some of you could be starting a new job, okay? Or starting something new with an earth sign. Whatever it is, though, this new offer is very, very calculated and being very strategically mapped out, okay? This is nothing arbitrary about this new offer, okay? At least not intentionally, right? And Queen of Wands in the Temperance. If that ain't got Saggy Wadgy written all over it, I don't know what does, man. But it looks like you're getting overburdens from the past right here. Still, there's a part of you, you are the mirror image to Gemini, so yeah, you might have a couple of little fiery ass twins of your own up in there arguing with each other, but at least you're putting forth the effort to be very, very, you know, yeah, no, hell no, I'm not going to show you how vulnerable I am, hell no, you know, cool, whatever works for you, whatever works. Looks like the person you're dealing with here, somebody could be stalking you and keeping an eye on you, all right? They want to take a new leap of faith with you here. They want this. This is what they want. They want 10 of Cups in a new cycle with you. It's not happening, though. It's not happening. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, but this is done. It's a done dollar. All right? Done dollar. I don't even think you know either. You may be completely clueless. I don't know. You might know. I don't know. But, I mean, even if you do, it's like, hell, it's a big fat hell no. Hell to the no. You ain't waiting on this. I don't know what it is, but there's some kind of newness happening here. A little bit. Okay, like I said, that's cool. Good dealio, Emilio. Alrighty, what advice do we got? What advice do we have for my Saggy Wadgies? Whoa. Oh. It's time for you to take a new leap of faith. Don't let anybody pull you off the path that you're on right now. Whatever path you're on, I don't give a damn what it is. You need to stay very, very tenacious and determined. Do not let anything or anyone or any emotions or anything like that pull you off of it. All right? But definitely make sure everything is equal and fair, regardless of what it is you're doing, whether you're starting a new job or new relationship or new friendship or whatever it is. Make sure everything is equal and fair across the board with the 6 of Pentacles right there. Let's get 6 of shuffles. Yeah. 6 shuffles. Here's 1, 2, 3. 3 more. Boom. There's a new door of opportunity open for you here. Whatever it is you were dealing with in the past, you need to move on from it and leave the past in the past, okay? Oh, definitely make sure that you are emotionally fulfilled within yourself, for yourself, by yourself, or you are of no service to anybody else, regardless of the situation. Need to spend a little bit of time. I mean, it's definitely time to take a new leap of faith here with the Fool, but definitely be sure to take the time to chill, pause, let off the gas from time to time, and look at things from a different perspective, okay? Also, work on brushing up your decision-making skills. Be sure you are making decisions based on logic and reason and not emotional bias. Alrighty. Who was that? Saggy. So Capricorn. Cappies. We're on the last three. The last big three, y'all. Cappies. Caparouge. Boom. 7 of Wands reversed. Cool. You're starting to let your guard down. Finally, Caparoo. Let's get 5 shuffles. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ooh, you could be dealing with a Pisces. However, I kind of feel like whatever it is you got going on, whatever plans you may have, whatever things you're thinking about or feeling, you're keeping it to yourself. You're not broadcasting your intentions. You're not broadcasting your plans, how you feel, what you want, what you've done, all that shit you're keeping to yourself. Okay, because I feel like you're still going through a period of changes. Okay, you may wait until the entire damn Mercury retrograde shadow is over. I don't know, but whatever this is, I don't feel like you're waiting on it anymore, but you still got your eye on somebody, don't you? Still peeping them, still looking at the Facebook, the Instagram, all that good stuff. Some of you, hopefully none of y'all are neurotic enough to actually create a new account to stalk somebody just if you got blocked. That would suck. That's not cool. If you do, don't do that, okay? Anyway, though, but you do feel kind of abandoned, though. You're still kind of clung to this, still kind of hanging on to this, but you're not waiting on it. It's like there's that part of you. It's like, you know, there's no sense in waiting on this, but you can't let go of it. The person you're dealing with, they could be a Sagittarius or a Libra. Doesn't matter who it is, really, though. They're kind of waiting on. They don't really know what to do now. So at the end of the day, I kind of feel like this person is like the prideful type. You know, like very, very kind of boisterous and proud. And kind of, because with the 6 of Wands and then the 6 of Pentacles reversed, it's like, oh, okay, you know, a little bit selfish, a little bit greedy, I won. Yeah, I'm the one with the upper hand in this situation here. But I wouldn't hire him to make decisions for me. I got the Justice in the reverse. They probably, like I said, Justice reversed, 6 of Pentacles reversed. There's 2 scales. 2 equally balanced scales right here, 1 in each card, okay? And these are in the reverse. So very, very one-sided and biased and kind of arrogant. I sense a lot of arrogance coming out of this right here. All right? But at the end of it all, nothing new is being accepted or offered. Dadgummit, what the hell is up with all the damn negative fucking readings? Alrighty, what advice do we have? Advice from my Caparoos. Boom. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Alright, so you definitely, I know this sounds kind of weird saying this to a Capricorn, but some of y'all may need to like get a little bit more organized in your, and not necessarily like, okay, being organized isn't just feng shui, okay? That's just a part of it. You need to be organized up here and like where your priority list is. You know what I mean? Like, okay, this is what I want. That's the goal. That's where I'm going. But my priority list is all fucked up. And that's why I'm like going up and down and doing loop-de-loops and then stopping and chasing my tail for 10 minutes. And then, oh, fuck, I'm dizzy now. I'm going that way. You know what I'm saying? You need to organize on the inside, okay? Let's get 5 shuffles here. There's 1, 2, 3, 2 more. All right, it's time to embrace some changes, Cappies. Starting a new cycle. New. Okay? We always get excited when we hear new cycle, but don't make no mistake about it, and don't listen to anything that anybody else like tries to blow smoke up your ass. New cycles can be very, very nerve-wracking and very, very uncomfortable. Okay? There's nothing new. And nothing in your comfort zone is new. You know what I mean? Like, Within your little comfort bubble, there is nothing new in there, I promise you. It's not in there. It's outside of your comfort zone, okay? Allow yourself to be uncomfortable long enough to start a new cycle, because let me tell you a little secret about your comfort zone. It has to have you in there. It's used to you stepping outside of it or tripping and falling outside of it or whatever the case may be, getting uncomfortable and then going back to it. But I'm going to tell you a little something about how your comfort zone works. If you go outside of it and you stay outside of it long enough, it will expand to fit you back in it. And all of a sudden, all those things outside of it that were once uncomfortable will start to become comfortable. I learned this when I lived under a bridge. Don't forget what happened in the past. You were supposed to learn a major lesson here. Okay? Don't make no mistake about it. You need to keep moving on and start a new cycle, but you need to remember. You need to remember that old cycle. Don't brush it under the rug like it didn't happen. Okay? And definitely be a little bit more conservative about your emotions. Okay? A little bit more conservative. Alrighty? Alrighty, how about my Aquas? Aquarius. Got any Aquarians in here? 591 people in the chat room. If there ain't at least one Aqua in here, I'm gonna be cranky. Ooh, the sun in the reverse. Somebody ain't happy about this situation, right, cha? 4 shuffles. There's 1. There's 2. 3. And 4. Queen of Cups. Oh, somebody wants to reconcile. Oh, it's not happening though. It's not happening. They're starting a new cycle. Somebody wants to come back and reconcile with you, but it's not happening. It's like at this point, there's not any time for it right now. It's no. Starting a new cycle. There's a new cycle starting, so those timelines are way too far in the past. I don't even think you even take this seriously. Somebody here is just playing games. Could be them playing games, could be you playing games, could be both of you. But on your side here, you have the King of Wands in the reverse, so it could be you that's just playing games right here. It very well could be. Either way, though, you're not taking this seriously at all. All right? I kind of feel like some of you are having a difficult time listening to your intuition, too. Whatever path you're on right here, you're very stubborn and tenacious and like headstrong about it, and nothing is going to pull you off of it, which is good. I just kind of feel like a lot of you are having a very difficult time spending time by yourself and being alone with your own thoughts. Some of y'all are letting your heads get the best of you, all right? Some of y'all, too, are a little bit lonely and emotionally codependent and just don't want to admit it. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, Vern? So, but the person you're dealing with here could be a Pisces. They're not waiting on this and they're not offering any love, but they are keeping an eye on you. Let's see. Ellie, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Could be a Pisces, but I don't really think it's a secret. I don't really think they're keeping it to themselves. It doesn't really matter. They're coming out of a period of changes and starting a new cycle, and they're still keeping an eye on you. And there's a part of them, even though they're not waiting on this and they're not offering any love, they still want to reconcile with you, but it's not happening. Whatever this is very greedy and one-sided. Very one-sided situation going on here. All right, what advice do we have? Advice for my Aquas. What advice do we got? Ooh, $111 in the super chat. That's cool. 111. Bam. Keep your guard up. Keep your guard up, okay? Especially this individual, if they ever try to open up communication with you, keep your guard up. Don't trust it. Let's get 4 shuffles here. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bang. All right, do not try to bust down doors that have been slammed shut in your face. If the universe slams a door shut, simply walk away from it and go find one that's not shut. Simple, okay? So you need to definitely be able to find the time to hang around and look at situations from a different perspective. Y'all can be kind of fucking stubborn sometimes and think you know every goddamn thing, but I promise you, you don't, okay? So definitely be able to, like, hang back, wait, chill. Make sure you look at things from a different perspective and work on understanding different perspectives, okay? But it is time to take off and take off like a bat out of hell and move away from whatever the situation is. Okay, so when it comes to stubbornness, okay, stubbornness can be a very handy tool depending on how you use it. Don't be stubborn about something that's going to blow up in your face, because that's what will happen. Alrighty? Erky Durky. Oh, shit. Oops. Alright, Pisces. Pisces. What's good with y'all? Thank you, Mary. Yeah, hit the like button. 585 people in here and only 195 likes. Come on, man. Come on, man. Hit that like button. Share this video. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Just 6 shuffles for my Pisces people. There's 1, 2, 3. 3 more. Pisces. Bing. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. Oh, good God. Y'all always got to do this to me, man. Every time. You're holding yourself back from something here. Not starting anything new in love. Doing the best you can to separate yourself from this emotionally. Some of you all could be starting a new job. You are moving on from this, but you're still not 100% sure where you're moving on to exactly. You're moving on from this, but you don't really know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Because you got the six of Swords and the 2 of Swords, Queen of Swords. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign or an earth sign. Good God, the person you're dealing with here is not interested in. They're just not making any movements towards you or anything. I think if you're not dealing with an earth sign, you're dealing with somebody that cares more about money than they care about the situation that with you. They're probably like mainly worried about like building an empire, you know. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, both reversed on their side. But it looks like they're still kind of on the karmic wheel here. They're not working on this, not interested in manifesting anything new. However, they're still kind of emotionally tied to this just a little bit, even if it's only subconscious. And the karmic wheel is still like rolling. All right. Some of y'all could be starting a new job, but yeah, some of y'all could definitely be starting a new job right here. But at the end of the day, Ace of Cups reversed, 2 of Cups reversed, Knight of Cups reversed, Knight of Pentacles reversed, and the Fool reversed. You're holding yourself back. If you're holding yourself back, that indicates to me that there is a part of you that still wants to like initiate something new or new communication or something like that. You're just not doing it. Alrighty, advice. Oh man, I made good time on this video. I'm not even in an hour yet. Sweet. So weak. Boom. 8 of Swords, 8 of Swords. Some of you all need to come to terms with some truths. Some painful truths, okay? And the thing about it is, I know it's scary, and I know it's like like that's the scariest thing in the world. But you need to come to terms with it. It's not going to hurt you, okay? It'll help you, if anything. Let's get 4 shuffles here. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right now, you don't need to be worried about not just love, but like the whole fantasy of the relationship and the family and the blah 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 blah. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. Just right now, that's the last thing you need to be worried about. You got other shit to do. Again, Page of Pentacles again. Some of y'all could be starting a new job. If not, you need to focus more of your energy on your money. Maybe looking for new employment. Maybe like working for a promotion, seeing if you can get a raise, saving money, something like that. But regardless, even those of you who don't need anything, improved in your financial area there, it is definitely time to open up new communication, but you need to keep it very, 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 like, factual and thought out and strategic and planned, and not all this emotional shit, okay? Not now. That's the last thing you need to be worried about. Distinguish the difference between your ego and your intuition. Go inside, figure out what's going on in there. I'll give you a couple of hints. Your intuition does not speak English. It does not speak human language, okay? Don't be such a damn drama queen or king, whatever the case may be, whichever, if you're a man or woman. Don't be so dramatic about everything, okay? But it's time to stop waiting. It's time to take action, but just make sure the action is very planned out and thought out, okay? New cycle. What did I just say to, I don't even remember what sign it was. A new cycle. New. There's nothing in your comfort zone that's new. Okay, keep that in mind. New cycles can be very nerve-jarring. They can be very anxiety-inducing. Okay, that's fine. Allow yourself to be uncomfortable for just a little bit, okay? Just a little bit, not forever. Your comfort zone will expand to fit you back in it, and all that uncomfortable shit will become comfortable if you allow it to. Alrighty, we are done. Greatly appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank you so much for the super chats and the likes and the comments and all that good stuff. I will be doing the mini readings today. I'm sorry I didn't get to them yesterday, y'all. I've been swamped with personal readings, okay? And again, I'll tell everybody else again. Every time I open up personal readings, people get lost and mixed up in the shuffle, okay? So, if you have not received your personal reading, email me at indigoflow333@gmail.com. indigoflo333@gmail.com. Just simply title the email reading, and all I need is the name on the PayPal account and the date of the transaction. The name on the PayPal account and the date of the transaction is all I need. Okay, this is not to book a reading, okay, because personal readings are now closed down. This is to make sure, I'm sure there's people that got lost in the shuffle. There is every time I do this. So this is just to make sure that I've gotten everybody who already ordered one, okay? All right, y'all, I'm out of here. Greatly appreciate you for tuning in. I'll be getting to the mini readings here in a little bit, all right? Have a good one.